a purple trombone.
Oh, that's cool.
Isn't it neat? Oh,
yes.
Shoot. And it's plastic, believe it or not. I wish these had been around when I was in high school, because let me tell you, I got into a lot of trouble with the heavy brass instruments. Allow me to introduce Claire Conway, employee here at Musicare, but it all started off as a co-op placement for you?
Yes, it was a 1-week co-op.
How old were you?
I was 16.
So grade 11 you said?
Yes.
Okay, and why did you want to do your placement here at Musicare?
Well, my plan is to become a music teacher, so I thought it would be really interesting to find out about maintenance and repairs of instruments.
So you're in university now, studying music. So why did you think that it would better you as a music teacher to have an understanding of how the instruments work?
Well, these instruments, there's a lot of things that can happen to them, and so I think it would save a lot of time to have a good knowledge of how to keep them in good condition.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So the first stop when a student has an instrument that isn't working properly would be the music teacher, as opposed to having to go to the shop. Okay. So you specialize, or did you played flute in high school?
I did. Yes.
Okay. So now, what did you do day to day when you were here at Musicare?
Well, basically, what I did was learn about repairing and cleaning flutes and clarinets.
And although you're in university now, during the summer you work here full time.
I do, yes.
Okay, so you're cleaning and you're repairing clarinets and flutes. So what's the first step when a flute or a clarinet is brought to you?
Well, basically we have to pull everything apart and take out all the pads and the corks. And then afterwards it goes in the ultrasonic.
Which is that nifty cleaning machine that we were looking at earlier in the morning. Okay, so is this a fully disassembled flute here?
It is, yeah.
Okay, and how often, Claire, when you pull it all apart, you put it through the ultrasonic, and you put it back together, how often are there 1 or 2 parts left over?
Well, basically we try to keep it all together.
Okay, so what are these here?
These are pads, and then here we have the cork. So then you would replace everything on the instrument.
What does a pad do inside a flute?
Well, it'll cover the whole of the instrument.
And the cork?
And the cork will lift the key at the right height.
And why is it important that it lifts at a specific height?
Well, it's important for all the keys to be at the same height, because if not, then the notes won't come out properly.
Okay. How many years have you been playing the flute?
Well, since I was in grade 9.
Okay. And why did you choose that as your first instrument?
Well, I thought it was a really nice instrument with a nice sound.
Yeah, it does have a nice sound. Yes, I have no idea why I chose the trombone. I started on the baritone. And I felt like you didn't ever do anything besides play 2 or 3 notes, and you never carried the melody, unlike the flute. So we don't just have these great looking hats on as a fashion statement. They're actually, there's a use for them, right? What are they called?
They're called derby mutes, and they're basically used a lot in marching bands, and so you will use them to cover up the bell of your instrument.
Okay. And what is it meant to do?
Well, it'll diminish the sound.
Okay, so let's try this here. So here's what it sounds like without it. Okay, I get it. So what would the marching band formation be?
Well, I guess
like
we would have to be like, you have to keep a good posture. And,
I don't know if I sound right. Okay, let's put a bit of a formation together. So you lead, and I will follow you. I'll try. What are you gonna play?
Baba Black Sheep.
Okay, okay. Okay, go ahead. I think we need some work. I do. You sound lovely, though, however. Okay, so if people are looking to purchase an instrument or rent one, they can come here to Musicare.
Yes, definitely.
But you primarily focus on repairs and cleaning. How often, if I own a flute at home, should I be getting it cleaned?
Well, it's good to get a yearly checkup, but for a full body work, it's good about every 10 years, I would say.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Claire, thank you very much.
No problem.
And thank you for being such a great sport. I know the mute hat isn't the best piece of fashion, you know.